Welcome or welcome back to Viewers and Gamers. It is time for a new episode of Pokemon Legends Z-A, and today we're gonna finally do some post-game after stopping that tower and Floed and it going on a rampage. So why don't we head on through this door here and begin. And go through the elevator while we're at it. Before we do that, I wonder if these doors are still locked. Yeah, still locked. Yep, still locked. Oh well. Big sad, we'll never know what's behind those doors. Will there ever be another floor here? We don't even get to see the friggin' bathroom, for Christ's sake. Morning. Or afternoon, I guess. It's not been a restful few days for any of us, I imagine. And after that awful battle with the tower and AZ passing away. Yeah, that awful tower won't quit hanging around in my nightmares. At least they've been able to clean things up. The reopening ceremony for Centrico Plaza should be wrapping up about now, in fact. I'm glad the plaza's fixed, but it's not really the time for making ceremonies. And now is exactly the time, I'd say. We've got to celebrate where we can, even if it feels hard. After 2 catastrophes in 5 years, Lumiose needs all the happy occasions it can get. I guess you have a point. Anyway, if you figure out what you're gonna do, Spare Bear? Yeah, we're gonna catch more Mons. About your wish, the one you get for reaching rank A, you should have gotten a message about it when you signed up for on the AZ app. Anyone who attains the highest rank A, will earn the right to call themselves one of Lumiose's strongest trainers and be granted a wish, as long as it is in our power to fulfill. Alright, Shenron. Does that ring a bell? I suppose your next step would be to talk to Vinny about what you desire. Well, you'll need to figure out what to ask for first, right? You saved the city. I bet they'd give you anything. Hey, all of you, come here a second. The future of Lumiose City. Alright, what do you want to talk about, Tiny? I found something while I was sorting through AZ's stuff. Is that a letter? Yeah, I wouldn't know. She's not even holding it. Could it be his will? I think so. Here, I'll read it out. To Team MZ, my dear friends, if you are reading this letter, that means I'm dead. Then it would seem my time has finally come to an end. Yeah, exactly what I just said, essentially. I'll leave you these instructions and final wish. First, do with Hotel Z as you see fit. It is yours. If keeping it running would place a burden on your young lives, you may sell it. I ask only that you continue to look after Floed and all those who live in Lumiose City. I've been blessed to see the people of the city grow closer to all their new Pokemon neighbors. It is as you young ones once said, a joining of X and Y axes that were never expected to meet. May you all bring about a true evolution in the relationship between Pokemon and humankind. I have lived so very, very long, and seen so many go before me, but thanks to you, I know it will now go to meet my own ending with a smile on my face. I thank you from the bottom of the solid heart. Signed, AZ. Always A. When we left him on the rooftop the day of the tower went berserk, he must have already been prepared for his end. Yeah, I think so. So, what will he do about the hotel? You probably don't need to worry about turning it into a thriving business, right? AZ did tell us he saw it as more of his final residence than anything. He did, yes, but keeping a building like this in good repairs won't be cheap. Should we ask Vinny for help? I bet Quasar Kuna would lend a hand. I wouldn't want to use our Z-A Royale wish on this. I don't think this is what we worked so hard for. Vinny, what's up? You were promised one wish to be granted if you achieved rank A. It's time we take care of that. Please join us on the south side of Centrico Plaza. Understood. See you at Centrico Plaza. We'll be waiting for you. No shit, what the hell else are you gonna do? You all heard that, right? It's time to go meet Vinny. Guess you've got until you reach Centrico Plaza to figure out what you want to ask for. I figured it out. I suspect everyone's quite curious to see what our 2 ranked A trainers will request. You're probably right, but there's no point getting nervous about it. Let's head to Citrica Plaza. My dear Team MC. Why are you here? Yeah, that's an excellent question. Why is this jackass here? We simply had to find out what both of you A-rank trainers would wish for. The bottom line is, I would love nothing more than the opportunity about all of you again. You can wait. And then why not just ask us to battle like trainers normally do? I'm so glad you asked. My dream is to help every resident of Lumiose become the best trainers they can be. And my dream is to make the citizens of Lumiose strong so that we can get rid of wild zones. Just join Team Plasma, my dude, if they're still around. Why are you looking at each other like that? Oh dear, I would never have expected to share a dream with someone like you. Nevertheless, I certainly would not object if you felt inclined to ask on my behalf for a tournament that is open to every trainer in Lumiose. As for the name, how about something like the Sublime Ultra Tournoi de Descente? At that point, would you even call it a tournament? Oh, whatever. If Vinny's waiting, let's go. I'm on Tiny side with this one. You two can wait. Hey, also, it's raining. Guess there must be a Polytoad drizzle nearby, or a Pelipper drizzle. Anyways, let's go over to the Prism Tower. Hey, Area 20 is just the tower itself. Interesting. And a few other Pokemon. We're probably going to see some starters here. Anyways, let's go. I mean, there's still a few other Legenders you have yet to see, like Mewtwo, Rayquaza, and Xerneas and Yveltal. Just like how Legends Arceus had its little post-game. After you, quell Dialga or Palkia, we got this. Though this feels a bit more complete. Thank you so much for taking the time to meet us with us today, children. First of all, I offer my most sincere apologies to Team MZs regarding the Prism Tower affair. It should have been up to Quiz Articuno to resolve the situation. It fell to you to rescue Lumiose's residents, humans and Pokemon alike. Yeah, by having the children do it every freaking Pokemon game ever. We owe you a great debt. Really, it wasn't that much. And the Prism Tower thing was no one's fault. It's not like you could have just told the whole city something was up. It would have caused a panic. It's just such a shame that AZ's attempt to protect Lumiose went so wrong. But we managed it, right? With the help of all those tough trainers Spaber had battled. Anyway, I think we would have tried to help out no matter what. We love Lumiose after all. It does my heart good to hear that you all feel this way. With that said, Vinny? Yes, ma'am. As you know, reaching rank A in the Z-A Royale earns you the right to have one wish granted, as long as that wish is within the capabilities of Rayquaza Articuno Incorporated to grant, of course. What about the person you've been searching for, Tani? You could get help looking for them. That's a personal thing, I guess. I can't just find them myself. I wish this big feels like it should go towards something that helped everyone. Oh, I know. We could combine your 2 wishes. I bet that'd get us something real cool. It ain't your wish, so afraid no suggestions. They're the ones with the wishes, you know. Yep, well, what I'm saying, dude. In that case, what do you say, Spaber? I want us all to battle together. I want us all to live in harmony with Poké Monsters. And I want more Pokemon to live in Lumiose and battle together. That seems like one promising way to make the city as joyful as it can be. Jacinthi and the others sure seem hyped about that idea. I fully support more Pokemon battles. Should we ask for the Z-A Royale to continue then? I see. What an interesting turn in events. What, is there a problem? No, rather. AZ had approached me as well as asked if the Z-A Royale could be continued even after its original purpose had been served. Perhaps he, better than any other, understood the value of engaging in Pokemon battles after such a long life spent watching others. Alright, future of Lumiose complete like that. That was it. Solved with a 5-minute conversation. That was that mission. If you will give me but a moment. Attention Z-A Royale Operation Team. This is your green light to push the updates to the app, as discussed. Your Z-A Royale app has been updated. As you'll see when you next check your app, you should now be registered to take part in the Infinite Z-A Royale. Alright, earn yourself a challenger's ticket and show it to the receptionist at Kuno Incorporated for a chance to battle in a reward match. If you win the match, amazing prizes will be yours to keep. After each reward match, your ticket points will be reset to 0. I'll inform the other Z-A Royale participants about the update in our plans for this competition. Let me see. I suppose we might as well begin at once. We'll kick it off this very night. You work fast as always, Vinny. So as you wished for this to happen too? I wonder if there really are things you can only understand through Pokemon battles. How funny, a certain other rival once said that. Then we'll find out what those things are through the Z-A Royale. I hope you're all ready. Start now, we're rivals. We've been rivals this whole... okay. It seems a marvelous future awaits us. As much as we work to improve the city itself, its people and Pokemon are what truly matter most. I hope the completion sparked by the Z-A Royale will continue breathing new life into Lumiose City. Alright, let's go do whatever we need to prepare. The Infinite Z-A Royale awaits. I wonder what would have happened if I chose the other choices. The Infinite Z-A Royale, Mission 39. Anyways, open the gates. Alright, hopefully I kind of find a Malamar and go catch me a Malamar tights. Get in the ball. I already have an Aggron, so no need for that. Fine, you want to fight. Or I just throw a ball at him. I find Garchimp. Beat this guy into submission. And now you say in the ball. Hey, an Alpha Sableye. Oh wow, you really don't want to get captured, do you? Fine then. Have it your way. And I used the wrong attack once again. Burn, baby! And now your attack is halved. That's not fair, 2 against 1. Since when could Sableye get Poison Jab? Guess since now. Alright, that's all I wanted. I don't want the Ariados. Ooh, Meteor Storm. Alright, Gardevoir just floating there for whatever reason. Alright, I already have a Roserade, no need for that. Let me just fight this Ariados anyways, why not? This Fire Fang should do it, not quite. Down you go, Ariados. Oh, there's a Malamar. I don't have one of those yet. I tried evolving the NK that I do have off screen, but for some reason turning the Switch 2 upside down wasn't working. I don't get it. So instead, let's just catch one. And in the ball. And a Malamar is mine. Speaking of, I should... wait a minute, there's a Squirtle. Where is a Squirtle? Where are you? The Squirtle, where are you? There you are. You're under the bridge. Sorry, little guy. And... freaking bridge is in the way. I think I... yep, nope. Wow, great placement game. Yeah, whatever, these other ones I will spawn. I have Powdon. I don't have one of those yet. So Victory Bell, come forth. No ultimate at Powdon, weirdly enough, in this game. Big sad. Alright, Sludge Wave, you're dead. Ooh, Bulbasaur. I do have a Venusaur as well. And you're mine. Alright, if I find myself another Squirtle, we got some evolving to do. Speaking of, I should go back to the Team Flare, whatchamacallit, and go try again with catching those Beldums. Just keep trying over and over and over and over again until one decides to stay in the ball. And down you go, Lucario. Already have a Scrafty, but I could get a higher leveled one. Oh, so what were those Mega Shards that I saw earlier? I think I neglected to break that. Speaking of which, now Lumiose Tower is down. I can't easily grind for those shards anymore. Ah, there we go. Squirtle. I mean, thankfully, thanks to those Canary Charm upgrades, getting the shards needed to get the rest of the remaining Mega Stones won't be that hard. Get in the ball, dude. Game really doesn't want me to have a Squirtle, apparently. Alright, another Malamur. Don't need it. Alright, Jagology, already have one. Speaking of, let me check the... Oh, wait, I'm being chased. No wonder. Alright, now I'm not being chased. Let me see what the nature of that Malamar I have is. Well, if Ultimate Malamar is more of a special attacker, probably go take a look at its stats. And I kind of like the nature on this Bulbasaur. So why don't we evolve it not once, but twice? And now to a beautiful Venusaur. Still looking as smug as ever. Like he's hiding something. As where is our Venusaurite? There it is. Alright, let's keep running around until we find a third Squirtle and hopefully catch it this time. And I don't think I already have a Sablonite, do I? I'm pretty sure you have to buy that from Quiz Articuno. And now if we look at the map here, what else are we missing besides Squirtle? Doesn't show us because we haven't encountered it yet. No, Tippig, you don't need another. I mean, maybe when Champions is about to come out, I'll catch a bunch of them. But otherwise, until then, I'm not going to worry about it. Everyone's ready once again. Hey, Chikorita. I don't already have one of those. And I can finally see Ultimate Meganium real soon. You don't see me. Oh, it sees me. Fine then, time to die. Now you better stay in the ball unlike those damn Squirtles. Wow. Really, game? What the frick? Also, do I see a Dragonite? Yes, I do. Taste this. And you're frozen. Time to beat the brakes off you while you are frozen. Alright, let me hurry up and kill this Dragonite before the sun sets. Oh no! Greninja, that wasn't good at all. If I ever played at that alpha, whatchamacallit, if you just standing there and letting us fight these guys. Ow! Yeah, you can piss off, thank you. Now get in the ball. Wow, why did the Dragonite decide to stay in the ball but not the the starter Pokemon? Anyways. Man, Dragonite is ours, and I hate that nature, but I can always change it. And now I can finally use an Ultimate Dragonite. And to let us also revive our Greninja while we can. Makes for a really good way to grind up those, whatchamacallit, the level up candies as well. Speaking of, am I close to my next research level? No, I'm not. I wonder if I can catch Totodiles here as well, most likely. Well, let's just keep wandering around until I do. If not, if it takes too long, might as well just do it off screen. Don't want to stay in here for too long now, I'm bored, you guys. Yeah, let's just go to Quasar Articuno. And then we'll come back over here soon enough. I guess, never mind, let's just go over there and talk now. Alright, I'm getting chased down by Mons right now, so I can't talk to them, it seems. Midfall's falling over the city. Anyways, let's get up here. Alright, let's see if there's more oh cool, there are more things I can buy here. So for every 100 I can get one of these, that's pretty cool. Alright, so no new stones at sea. Well, actually that's not true. Malamardite. Alright, Pyrorite, I do have those Alpha Pyroars. Anything else? I do want to get the Sablonite, that's likely going to be the next one I'll pick up. And I like that we have the EV boosting items here, which is pretty neat. But simultaneously, I do not think I'll be needing them. Alright, what does this guy want to say? If you wish to take part in a reward match, you will need to secure a challenger's ticket. Please earn yourself ticket points by taking part in battles in the Infinite Z-A Royale battle zones. Alright, fine. It's about to be nap time as well, so why don't we go to the Pokemon Center real fast and heal up. I do wonder if the Z-A Infinite Royale is literally all we can do right now. That's going to be a little saddening if it is. We'll probably do some battles here, but then off screen I'll do the rest. There's still so many Gen 6 Pokemon and Megas we have yet to see, like the Hone starters. So you'd think there'd be more, unless they're saving those guys for the DLC. Now I wonder where I can get the Meganium and Feraligatr Mega Stones. Anyways, let's go back here. Alright, there's a Totodile. Let's be very quiet. Be very quiet. I'm hunting Totodiles. And nighttime falls. I can still get that one over there. Getting the ball. Alright, fine. You want the brakes beaten off you? Let's do it. Now get in the ball. I ain't asking you. I'm telling you to. Thank you. And as for you, you're going to die. Alright, now that we have ourselves a neat little Totodile, why don't we evolve them not once but twice like we did with the beautiful Venusaur? I really like how more recent games since around Gen 6 has definitely made getting starter Pokemon, or at least the other starter Pokemon you don't already have, like a lot easier to do than in previous games before Gen 6. Or aside from a few instances like Steven giving you the Hone starters, or at least one of the Hone starters, through a very cryptic riddle, by the way, in Heart Gold Soul Silver. Aside from that method, and maybe a few other one-off ones like Pokemon XD Gale or Darkness, and even then that's just one of the starters, one of the Johto starters, made it really difficult to even get your hands on those Pokemon that you needed. Or those starters. Better fight that off with Frostlass real quick, just waiting to not get spotted. Alright, once it's spotted, let's put you back in here and get Garchimp back. Let's start with the Hippowdon. Oh, ow. Can you get up the... Alright, Giga-Drain. Alright, that's one down. Gardevoir, you're up. I beat the brakes off this guy. Man, that's just rude. You don't do that. Anyone tell you don't hit a lady? Anyways. Emboar, come forth. Let's deal with this real fast. Ow! Jesus Christ. That's what you get. Now get in the ball. And that's another Frostlass for us, a much higher level than the... Wait, Chikorita, get over here. And that's two. Alright, all that's left now is just getting a Squirtle, and we've completed this area. Now, as for that, where's my other Frostlass? Definitely save that other one for champions. There you are. You won't be needing this anymore. Still don't know where to get a metal coat in this game, and I'm pretty sure trade evolutions are still in this game now, so isn't that fun. Speaking of, you know, what's got me thinking, I wonder if the other areas now... Oh, there's more battle zones now, I didn't notice that before. That would have been cool as if as a post-game thing, some other areas would get new Pokemon as well, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Like, most previous Pokemon games would do, like, outbreaks and stuff like the Gen 5 games. Surprised they don't do something like that here. It seems like a missed opportunity. But, oh well, nothing new. Alright, let me evolve the Chikorita that we just got. And all I need now is a Squirtle, and this area is completed. And now pretty much any other Pokemon I don't already have that I can't just immediately catch. Gonna have to get through transfer, it looks like. Things like Hawlucha, since apparently Hawlucha isn't obtainable in this game. Maybe you could get it through trade or something, but just not normally obtainable in this game. Okay. Most likely through a trade if I had to guess, like that Heracross at the beginning of the game. Speaking of, I should go to the Stone Imperium. See if the Meganium and Feraligatr stones are there. Most likely. Alright, all that's left now is a Squirtle. That'll all come back here during the post-game. Well, not during the post-game, but off-screen. Alright, if this takes too long, yeah, I want to go get some trainer battles done while it's still nighttime, so... I mean, we could always just go onto the bench again and then off the bench. And then there's a certain other bonus episode that I certainly have planned, which is going to be the whatchamacallit, the ranked battle royale, so I can get Ultimate Greninja. At least while it's still here at the time of me making this video. This game isn't even a week old yet, or a week after release yet. At least not for another 2 or so days. Now, where's another Squirtle when you need it? Ooh, Alpha Sylveon. And of course you guys are trying to chase me. Get out of my face. Are you close combat, What the... Trying to get that Alpha Sylveon and you're all getting in my way. Alright, you just slash your turn. So actually on Mystical Fire, it should be fine. It seems to be more worried about me, if anything. Should be more worried about the each slash in front of your face. Ow, that did some damage. And down you go. Now get in the ball. It didn't get in the ball, of course not. Well, at least I got some good candies out of it. One thing that I always dread a little bit each time a new Pokemon game comes out, gotta complete the Pokédex all over again. For some Pokemon, it's a freaking cakewalk. For others, it makes you want to pull your own hair out. And then feed it to your pet dog. And then pull the hair out of your pet dogs? Okay, let me stop. Another Chikorita. I might as well catch it for champions. Hopefully Ultimate Meganium is any good. Maybe they'll give a Grassy Surge, who knows. Like I mentioned in some earlier episodes, once I'm done with this playthrough, I definitely want to look at some leaks and see what abilities they're gonna have. Because frankly, I'm not patient enough to wait 4 or 5 months for us to see it in Champions. Alright, I think this is going too long. I think I'll just get that Squirtle off screen. Eh, why not? Let's go to the battle zones. Wait, I'm being chased. I can't simply just run away. Actually, you know what? Even better. Let's stay here until day until we get a Squirtle, and then we can come over here for night again, so we can do some battles. I also had to notice the tower looked a bit different. Definitely much smaller. And if you'd played X and Y, you know that there used to be Clement's gym. And now it's rusty. Very, very rusty and mossy and green. Alright, I think the best way to find these Squirtle is just to follow the water current. And I guess another thing while we are here, it's also, what am I call it? I forgot what I was gonna say. I guess just find more Alphamons? I don't know. Speaking of fighting Alphamons. Greninja doing good damage to this Diggersby. Honestly surprises me that Pyroar has a Mega Form, but not Diggersby, weirdly enough. Alright, no need to catch him. So this is the best way to grind for candies, if that's what you're looking to do. That's what I did earlier in the game, and certainly helped a ton, as you can see. Being massively overleveled, but yes. Alright, if no Squirtle, then we don't need to worry about it. Yeah, screw it. Let's go to the Stone Imperium. And something is chasing me again. What is chasing me? I think I'll just catch a Squirtle off screen then, screw it. Who cares? I thank the Lord for those Canary Charms, making it a little bit easier to grind these. So, let's see if I can at least get a Sablonite. Since I hear that Mega Sableye is certainly a bit better, as you saw, now it gets Poison Jab when it didn't in previous games. Even though Sableye isn't the most offensive Pokemon, so even in its Mega Form, I don't think it's going to be that useful. But I mean, it could be a good way to go to Suppress KO on a Fairy type, or a Grass type, just out of nowhere. You don't know, you might get a really cool KO on a Rillaboom or something, or on a Sylveon. Alright, that should get us to where we need to be. More than needed, actually. Alright, go back to Koizu Articuno. Yeah, we'll do that side quest in a second. Might be able to get an Alolan Raichu. Honestly, it'd be really cool if we see regional variants getting Mega Evolutions. I'm surprised that hasn't happened yet, honestly. Maybe it'll happen in the DLC. Alright, besides the Sablonite. Or should, let's get the Malamarite instead. Kinda want to see Ultimate Malamar stats. And then after this, let us go to the Stone Imperium. So I want to see if more stones are added in there. Lola! I'm with Charge, the committee to highlight Alolan Raichu and generate excitement. Our goal is to increase the popularity and the population of Alolan Raichu. Well, I say our goal, but I'm the only member of the committee for now. In any case, are you familiar with regional forms? Yes, I am. Maybe or maybe not. Either way, here's the scoop. You know how some Pokemon looks can be influenced by the region they live in, right? Well, Alola, even the Pikachu we all know and love, evolves into a different form of Raichu. Rather than me explaining the difference, why not try comparing the two yourself? And I know just how you should do it. Let's have a Pokemon battle between your Raichu and my Raichu. My Raichu is like level 6. Once you're ready to test your Raichu against my Alolan Raichu, just come and let me know. That'll have to be another time. Anyways, like I said, Stone Imperium. And then after this, let's go find a bench so we can get some Pokemon battling done. And honestly, I'm about to do even more grounding off screen before the next episode and get everybody on this team to level 100 so we can get ready for the ranked ladder with the, whatchamacallits. Those online battles. Gotta be prepared. There's no such thing as being overprepared, as they say. Let's see, you could sell some good items, big nugget. And speaking of, also even want to get that summons I have to level 100 as well. Give that guy a good whirl. That's not what I wanted. I just gotta be nice and stocked up. Alright, just 20 of those for now. Alright, now let's go to the Stone Imperium. Alright, now they're sowing the other stones, which is pretty cool. Too bad I don't think I'll be needing any of these now. And I still don't know where you're supposed to revive the fossils. Anyways, did they add them? Yes, they did. I haven't seen Ultimate Meganium yet, so let's get the Meganiumite. And again, I'll grind up some cash for the remaining ones that I don't have already. But anyways, I think this is the only Mega Evolution that I know of in this game that I still have yet to see. So let's go fight a water type or some garbage real quick and see what Ultimate Meganium looks like. Or as some fans like to call him, Meganium. Actually, I know where we can go. Let's go to Area 6. There's a Alpha Binnacle I want to bully a little bit. And might as well get some extra candies while we're at it, too. Speaking of, how many do I have? Not as many. Did have to use a few of those off screen. Alpha. I might as well fight that Alpha, whatchamacallit real quick. Just get us some extra candies. And down you go. Alright, Meganium, show them your ultimate foot. What the hell? Really? Hold on a sec. Ooh, you look pretty good. But anyways, we'll admire that in just a second, as soon as Greninja stops posing. Well, you mad I killed your son? Well, be mad, it doesn't matter. Get out of here. Anyways, let's get back to what we were doing before. Now look at all those flowers. I hit him with the solar beam and you don't even need a sun to... Oh my god. Solar beam's gotta be broken in this game. And as for you, light screen, I guess. Actually, speaking of, let me see your typing. Are you Grass Dragon now? Ooh, Grass Fairy. Nah, not bad. Finally, the typing we all been wanting on a Mega Meganium all these years, and it finally happened. What do your stats look like as well? Honestly, I should have probably checked the stats beforehand before Mega Evolving it. Oh well. I might as well frolic around with it for a bit. Alright, unless there's some other megas in this game I don't know about. I think I've seen every new mega in this game, at least till the DLC comes out in February. Honestly, of the three starter Pokemon in this game, Meganium might have the best design, actually, in its ultimate form. Anyways, little Meganium, back in the ball for you. Alright, now, besides healing up, let's go heal up for a split second just so Greninja, you know, doesn't die off on us. Let's go look for a bench. I'm gonna sit at it for a little bit, so we can do some Infinite Royale. Alright, now, unless another Squirtle has shown up, or another Bulbasaur, get in the ball. Alright, fine, you want to get the bricks beaten off you, then die. And you're in there now, and that'll be one for champions. Alright, 2-on-1, happy to oblige. Yes, that's how freeze dry looks in this game. Alright, that's one of you down. No, you just slash. That is not what I wanted. I'll have to do. Ice Beam. Double kill, but that's okay. Wait a minute. Get in the ball. Alright, hopefully that worked. No, that's fine. Okay. Alright, now, again, does there happen to be a Squirtle in here? Or is the game gonna keep cucking me with it? Oh, there we go. Alright, now please stay in the ball already. Fine. I'm gonna tell you again, stay in the frickin' ball. Thank you. Alright, and you're also gonna die as well. You wanna get in my way. And now, let us evolve. The Squirtle. Actually, good nature for it. And with that, we have every starter in this game now. At least till the DLC comes out in 4 months. I remember making this Blastoise set back in X and Y and training it to Horus, my old copy of Alpha Sapphire. Where I bred 2 Squirtles. One that was going to be a Mega Blastoise, and the other one for a normal, more support-oriented Blastoise that had the Range ability in the rain, so it would, with leftovers and Aqua Rim, so it wouldn't die very easily. I think I also gave it Water Spout as well, since it would get like a 16th of its HP back 3 times every turn. assuming all the criteria was met, and it would have been pretty neat actually. In my opinion, also Flash Cannon should be affected by Mega Launcher, but whatever. And we can get Nasty Plute. Alright, now grinding up for the rest of these could be a little annoying, but mostly you do them off screen. All you gotta do is look up Mabel's little research tasks, and it can't be that hard. Definitely gonna be a lot less tedious than getting the Shiny Charm in Legends Arceus, I'll tell you that. Alright, now that we have all of those. Yeah, that's what you get, you loser. Alright, anyways, let's go to a bench and wait for nightfall. And I think that means I've caught every Pokemon in all 20 areas. As well as on that support Blastoise, besides Water Spout and Occaring, I think I had Protect on it, yeah, before I hated Protect. And Icy Wind I think out in it. As I mentioned, it was a more support-oriented Blastoise, so I think that was fitting. Now let's go to this one. No need for that. Now let's go into this battle zone. Decently large space. I know what's this here card. Ground type moves right up Garchomp's alley. And the first victim. Okay. Get over here, that's rude of you. Earn a Talengiflam. Yeah, that agility's not gonna save you. Now, how many points do I need anyways? Yeah, 50,000 ain't that bad. The point yield seemed to be pretty high right now, too. We got a person in the Chatterbuck. Alright, how do you not see a giant toothy dragon right here? Just walking right up to you. How? Whatever, dude. Scolipede. And a Scolipede, that's a Scholarpede. Bad pun. I get it. Oh, it's already about 10% of that. Not bad. Alright, now how are we gonna find Mr. Heracroy down there? Or, excuse me, Mr. Vaporeon. Uh-oh. I just so I don't go breaking my legs. Oh yes, my phone has my back, that's right. Alright, so I got a Steelix. Still don't know where to get a Metal Coat. I'll probably just look it up on Cerebi off screen. Rank Infinite. Huh, so that's what it's called now. Oh, come on. Alright, Aggron. Sorry, Aggron, that I have to do this to you, good sir. Alright, that's gonna give us a hefty amount of points, and that's 20% of the way through. Not bad. Oh, really? Caught me off guard. Alright, fine. Aegislash, come for it. That Solar Beam was weak. Get out of my face. You're not getting that one off. Yeah, let me see my EG slashes. Oh, never mind. It's in a shield bow now. Alright, that's the person I fought earlier, it seems, so no need to worry about that. Land hit with electric type moves, huh? Now Gardevoir is my lowest level teammate. So I suppose you can do that. And how do we slowly get over there without being spotted, even though we're very clearly out in the open? Moisturizer literally don't work. I don't know how you don't see me, dude. Yeah, now you see me. Okay. Anyways, fine then. Feather Dance useless. A Steelix. Run, Garchimp. Don't want to get hit, and he got hit. Glade. I'm gonna exploit your pitifully low defense stat. Oh, an ultimate Glade. Nope, you're not getting that off. I feel like if you hit one of those with a Mega Evolved Pokemon, it should definitely give you some extra, whatchamacallit, crystals. Yeah, that's not saving you. Manectric. Probably almost Ultimate Manectric. Nope, no Ultimate Manectric. And do you feel like attacking it? Alright, give me the prize, dude. What's your prize? Better be a good surprise. Bottle of Garboses. Yeah, pretty good prize, I'd say. Alright, for some reason I just can't climb this roof. Okay. Again, hasn't you learned that superhero landings aren't good for you? They're really bad for your knees, I hear. Oh, come on. Dilly bird. More like dilly bitch. Go back to the future, man. You'll be stronger there. And we're 40% of the way through. Now let's get another heal going. Just keeps spawning me easier and easier. And you fell into my trap. Bye-bye. Pangoris. Wait, what the hell? Oh, did I just run away? Okay, I guess I did. I didn't know you could even do that if you got far enough. You don't see me. Get away from me. You do not see me. Now turn around, thank you. There we go, snuck up on him. Yeah, don't set up in front of my face, good sir. And Kangas can. Can't Kangas can do this? Probably could. And we're halfway there. Unless we get more little challenges like that, I doubt we're going to be able to get there in one go, but hey. And this looks like for fire-type moves. Oh, actually, sneak up and start a battle with the fire move. I think we can do that in the time frame that we have. Alright, somebody want to write you. Let's go from a different side. Unless the game's going to straight up tell me that I can't. Yep, no, of course not. Not from that angle, that is. Uh-oh. And for once, that stance change animation came in handy. Right here. Try to hit me with thunder, you won't. You fool! I'm immune to your attack. You may have outsmarted me earlier, but I outsmarted you. You're outsmarting with a switch out. Oh, something's coming. Alright, it's a pincer. Yeah, and Schweitzer. Yeah, kind of like her design. She's quite pretty. Oh, guy with a flanker. Didn't die, but that's okay. Kind of funny they gave it close combat now when it didn't have that in Generation 8, weirdly enough. Yeah, I don't think Pangoro had Outrage either. Really giving a lot of Pokemon some really good coverage. Alright, Guard Chimp level 82. Let's see if we can sneak up on one more person with Fire Fang. I guess I have no choice but to fight this guy. See if we can hide over here. Turn around. Thank you. Picture Bell, level 78. And Gardevoir, you know what? That's okay. Alright, 2 for the price of 1. You know, if we can get just a few more wins, I think we'll be able to get the 5,000 that we need. Let me pick that up, and what's that item? A rare candy. let's just jump over here so he doesn't spot us. Uh-oh, Don's approaching. Come on, Victory Bell, we can do it. How did he not see me? You know, I'm not complaining. Glaceon. And Greninja, level 79. Alright, Sylveon. Your fake tears didn't get you anywhere in Shears. Alright, one more good battle, and we win. Alright, what you got? I don't really have any flying moves on this team, so that's good. And now the problem is, how am I going to get down from here? You know, let's go to another battle zone. We can fight somebody over there real fast before daytime hits. Alright, guy with a crocodile, this will be good. Alright, Pidgeot. I have just the move for you. Thunder Punch. And now that's all the points we need. Challenger's ticket obtained. Now before we continue, let me just get Gardevoir leveled up here. Now let's use the small candies, I'll save those medium ones for some other Pokemon. And level 75. I know, let's go to Quasar Articuno before it's daytime. Now, first time I managed to get one of those Challenger's tickets all in one attempt. Feels like this night lasted a little bit longer than previous ones. Either that or I guess I was just being really efficient. I don't know. And just as in case something weird goes on, you know what they say, it's good to keep a record. Ah, yes. I see you have a Challenger's ticket. Would you like to take part in a reward match? Yes, let's do it. And who shall I fight? Let's see who your opponent will be. Let me guess, Tawny. Oh, this loser. Alright, let me call your opponent in the battle crew, and then you two may begin at once. If they call me the Z-Eternal, Z-Eternal, that's because he is the ultimate, the end to all that comes before it. Alright, challenge was like the driver. Sending out a Slowpoke. This is my reward match? Are you serious now? I mean, his Pokemon better at least be higher leveled. Not even. Wow. I had to get 50,000 points for this. Really? Post game, by the way. Yeah, you're not scaring nobody, dude. Not even slightly. Not even 1%, not even 0.1%. Congratulations, you now claimed victory in one reward match. Here is your reward. Gold bottle cap, I guess that's pretty cool. You obtained 10A, not bad. Gonna need those for filling out this Pokedex. Come back and try your hand at another reward match when you get another Challenger's ticket. Spaceman, thank goodness. Drop whatever you're doing and hurry back to Hotel Z right now, like now. Alright, I wonder what the hell's going on. Alright, let's go back to Hotel Z then. And I think off screen I'm gonna go back to that Team Flare cafe and try again. We're trying to catch those buildings. We don't really have time now for that, so let's go back to the hotel. Alright, I think this is a good place to end off this episode, so in the next episode we'll go into the Hotel Z and see what the hell's going on. If y'all enjoyed this and you want to see more, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and follow. And when the videos you see on screen right now, on YouTube, that bell button for more, and consider answering the question of the day. Of all the 3 Mega Evolved starters in this game, Emboar, Meganium, and Feraligatr, which one is your favorite of the 3 and why? Let us know in the comments below. And finally, we consider becoming a YouTube member for $3 a month on a social subscriber for $6 a month for wonderful bonuses, such as an ad-free experience. Anyways, thank you all for watching, and have a berrific day.